Hey, it's Maddie.
And it's Carissa.
You're not watching the Disney Channel right now.
You're listening to
Dreadfully Twisted.
Okay.
We're back. I had COVID, so that was not fun. It was literally the worst experience. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Yeah, I had COVID like a couple years ago and it sucked.
Ugh, it was horrible. It was terrible.
I'm glad you're feeling better now.
Me too. I feel like it took forever for it to like fully go away.
Oh yeah, it does. It's like, come on, I just want to be feeling better now. I don't want to be sick anymore. Like, I want to just get back to normal.
I will never take not being sick for granted again.
Yeah. That's how I felt whenever I had pneumonia, because I had really bad pneumonia and I was sick for 2 weeks in December of last year. And I had to be out of work for 2 weeks. And it was like the worst time because like I had a fever, I was coughing, I couldn't talk. It was awful. And I was just like, whenever I was done being sick, I was like, I'm so glad I can go back to work and all that stuff. Because like when you're sick, like you don't get to actually relax. You're just like not feeling good, and then you're just like, ugh.
It's like you don't want to be home.
Yeah.
But like any other time, you want to be home.
It's like whenever you're sick, you can't do anything when you're home. So all you do is just watch TV or something because you have to lay down and relax. And you're just like, I'm so bored. Come on.
Then I lost my taste and smell. That was not fun.
Oh, I still don't have my taste and smell back from whenever
Really?
I had COVID 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And my smell is still messed up and my taste is still messed up.
Yeah.
Like,
my taste still isn't like all the way there. Like I can taste stuff, but like they have to be like strong. Like you know, like flavors. Like if I eat something bland, I can't really taste that too much.
Yeah.
Or like things taste like a little bit off, like different.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. It's horrible. I heard that it's gonna be like the flu now.
Yeah, probably.
10 out of 10. Don't recommend. Okay, guys. Let's jump into this. We had a COVID conversation. That should be like the name of a podcast. COVID conversations.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Today, I'm going to do something different. This one's kind of like a 3-in-1 type of deal because they're kind of short because there isn't too much information about them. But the first one's kind of not really mass hysteria, but mass hysteria like. And then the other two are definitely mass hysteria cases. So I find this super interesting. I hope you guys do too. Okay. So this first story takes place in Clariton, Pennsylvania, which is not far from us, which is very unnerving.
Yeah, that would be
A little unnerving.
I don't think this is set right, but that's fine. I accidentally hit the table.
Lincoln Way was once a lively residential street with 16 homes. These homes were filled with active... Let's just start that over. Lincoln Way was once a lively residential street with 16 homes. These homes were filled with activity of people living their everyday lives and children playing in the yards and street. Now all that is left on this street are abandoned. I cannot talk today. Talking is hard, guys.
Talking is very hard.
Talking is very hard. Now all that is left on this street are abandoned, crumbling homes, the foundations of those that have fallen or burned down, lots of debris, overgrown trees and bushes, and the crumbling asphalt roadway and sidewalks. There doesn't seem to be a definitive answer as to why the residents of this street abandoned their homes in 1970, some leaving behind personal belongings and furniture. Some of the items left behind include family photos, clothes left out to be worn, and uneaten meals on tables. That's so weird to me. Mm-hmm. Because why would somebody... I mean, okay, you can lay out your clothes, but like a whole meal sitting on your table ready to be eaten, and then everybody's gone.
You just don't eat it. Like,
it's just
I would
so
eat my
weird.
food before I leave.
Yeah, me too. Like, because if something happened, like, like there's some theories about like because it's so close to Claritin Still, like the Still meal, maybe the smoke was too much, so people left.
Yeah, maybe.
But like, why would you leave your meal on the table and just like leave all your stuff and just leave? Like,
yeah,
it's so
unless
weird
it
to
was
me.
like some like that doesn't make sense because even if you would still pack everything.
Yeah. So weird.
That's weird.
It is weird. This one boggles me.
It's like, what happened?
I know. We need answers.
Like, I don't know, like.
There were also clothes hanging in closets. It seemed as though everyone just up and left abruptly and no one returned for their items. That's just so weird. Like, nobody even came back, like, to get their stuff. Like,
Are these people still alive?
You got me. I don't know.
Because the only thing I could think of is, okay, so I've been watching Supernatural again. Because it's my favorite show, like,
Comfort
ever.
show. It's
my comfort show. It's my favorite show. I love it. It just makes me happy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to start rewatching it, like, because 15 years or 18 years ago on September 13th is whenever it came out. Don't ask me why I know that. So I started watching it that day, and I was already like 6 episodes in like the season because I started watching it like a couple months ago, but I just was busy and stuff. But now I'm like really watching it, and I'm already on season 3. But it reminds me of the one episode of Supernatural where it's the Croatian episode where like people are all like they're sick, and then people just disappear. And then, like, Sam and Dean are like, where did everybody go?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what happened?
Yeah. We need answers.
But I mean,
Like
I
the
know
same
what
scenario.
happened in that, like, what I think happened in that episode was it was, like, a demon or whatever. But, like, with this, like, it could be, like, was the fog, like, one of those, like, scary movies where, like, the mist is, like, toxic and it kills you and you disappear? Was it, like, aliens? Or, like, what happened? Or was it, like, I don't know.
And the fact that this happened in 1970 and there still isn't any explanation or answers, just, it's so creepy.
Yeah, like, 1970 doesn't feel like it was that long ago.
It doesn't.
Like, I know I was born in the 90s, but, like, the 70s feel like it was, like, maybe, like, 30 years ago, like, 20 years ago. And I'm like, oh, that was, like, 50 years ago.
Seriously.
I mean, it's older than me, but, like, I'm just like, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
Are we getting old?
I feel like I'm old.
There have been several theories, one being paranormal activity that includes a beast named the Beast of Lincoln Way that dwells in the woods that surrounds the residential community. That's kind of like the whole Supernatural episode of the day.
I'm gonna probably bring everything to a place of Supernatural because I'm so into it right now. I've been wearing flannels again, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wear flannels because like I'm in a supernatural mood, and I just bring everything up.
Okay, now you're making me want to watch Supernatural.
I can't wait till season 4.
My favorite was the one where Dean seen the cat.
Oh yeah,
He freaking jumped 20 feet in the air.
That's the thing. That's the thing that I did that because whenever I recorded with my sisters, the pizza guy got here and he knocked on the door, and I was like, that was scary. That was scary. I was like, I sounded just like Dean, and that's why I made that video.
That was so funny. I literally cracked up. That was so funny.
Supernatural is just great.
As soon as I heard I was like, she's probably freaking out right now. Especially recording a spooky episode about spooky stories.
I was so scared. It was so funny. Oh, we laughed about it for like 5 minutes. And then we ate pizza, and then like an hour later we started recording again. It was so hectic. Like that day was so hectic because we started recording at like 6:30. We weren't done till like 10 because we kept stopping.
Shout out to the pizza guy.
Right? I'm also just not used to people coming to my front door because everybody comes to my side door because I don't use my front door. So, like, I thought that the pizza guy would come to my side door because I had the side door light on, not the front door, but he came to the front door instead, and I was just like, what's going on here? Because even, like, the pizza guy and, like, the delivery people always know to go to the side door. So the fact that he went to the front door, I was like, why? Because the side door was the one that was, the light was on, and you could, like, I don't know.
I would be like, through the door, hello?
It was just so funny. I think the guy heard us scream too. I think so.
He was probably laughing.
Because my sisters got the pizza because I don't know what I was doing, but I I didn't go to the door because I was getting a tip for him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just so funny because like they said, oh yeah, sorry, we're recording a podcast or something and it's spooky and you scared us or something. Like they told him, because I think he literally heard us because we all screamed.
That's so funny. He was probably out there laughing too.
And he was like, I like your sign, because I have like this no soliciting sign
on
my front door, and he's like, I like your sign. Just like, just go away, like this is weird. It just got weird.
Thanks for the pizza. Bye.
Yeah.
So funny.
That was a completely long tangent. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure they're used to it by now.
I hope so.
We just have conversations in between our stories because
it reminds me of
exactly. And it lightens the mood. So.
Plus, in a state of supernatural right now.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because Jeremy's been watching it with me, and whenever I first put it on, I was like, are you okay with me watching Supernatural? This was like last weekend.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I don't care. He's like, I used to watch it all the time. And I was like, okay. So then I put it on, and he was on his phone like this, and then I saw him go like this.
Mm-hmm.
I saw his phone screen go black, and then eventually he just did this, and then he was completely immersed in it. And then now he's just watching it with me. Like every single time we watch it, he doesn't, because he would normally be on his phone whenever we watch TV, but now whenever we watch it, he's not on his phone. He's like watching it.
That's so funny. It's addicting. It sucked him into the supernatural hole. And now he cannot get back.
It's just so funny. Okay, back to the story.
Okay.
Sorry.
Another theory being environmental concerns such as toxic fume emitted from the coke piles at U.S. Steel Clairton plant because it's directly across from the neighborhood. We were just talking about that, so...
Yeah.
Before our conversation.
The long tangent of stuff.
Some former residents reported frequent sickness, unbearably bad odors, and unexplained occurrences. So, okay, I can understand the bad odors may be something from the mill because it's right there, like the plant.
Yeah.
But, okay, I really want to know what unexplained occurrences they had. I mean,
again, bringing it back to a place of supernatural. Were they seeing flickering lights?
Yeah.
Sulfur smell or something?
Oh, God.
I don't know. It could be anything. Like, but I really do want to know what the bad occurrences. Like,
I
without
know.
joking here, I really want to know what the bad occurrences were.
Me too.
Because, like, that could be anything.
And frequent sickness, that's so weird that, like, a lot of people on that same road, like, I mean, especially, like, if people weren't outside all the time, like, that's so weird. I don't know.
Oh, okay, question. When was this town built? Or is this, like, a road or a town? Or
This is, like, a road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's weird because, like, all of the places, like, around this road are all filled with houses and stuff, but, like, it's just this one road. That's all.
Makes me wonder if the road's cursed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. Like, maybe something...
Like, is it on, like...
A burial ground
Yeah,
or
burial
something?
ground, or, like, something bad happened on that road.
Patreon episode.
Yeah.
Bring the detector. They probably have it all blocked off now.
Maybe. Was it called Lincoln Way?
Yeah.
I want to look at pictures. You can keep talking.
Okay. Some say the area was abandoned because of an excessive amount of foreclosures, but if that were true, why would they leave their belongings and have food on the table and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What makes this story even more odd is all the area surrounding Lincoln Way are full of occupied houses, and it's just this one road that's been completely abandoned. We were just talking about that also. That's just so weird to me. Over the years, some of the homes have been burned and or fallen down, but around 10 of them remained with leaking roofs, crumbling walls, rotting floors, and broken windows, with the copper and other metals having been stripped away by salvagers. There are also several sinkholes scattered around the land surrounding Lincoln Way. It looks as though the remaining houses have been since demolished, but this road will always be known as the creepy, post-apocalyptic-like neighborhood. What do you guys think happened? I really want to know.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm looking at pictures. What the heck is this?
Okay then.
That's kind of scary.
It is scary.
Yeah, it's blocked off. You can't.
Oh, yeah. That's so
Don't
creepy.
open.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
That's terrifying. Ugh, it's all creepy. I really, want to know. We need answers.
Mm-hmm. Is it for sale?
Is it?
It says this property is for sale.
Let's go buy it. Let's buy the property where everybody disappeared from.
No. No.
That's one way to find out if the land's cursed. Ghost Adventures. We're going to call them. Bring them down here. We're going to bring them down there.
Yeah, it's just, wow. I was looking at pictures and stuff, trying to see. I looked up on Google Maps and that road's grayed out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This whole story is just crazy to me.
What happened? It has to be cursed.
Yeah. That's what I think happened too. Because what else? What else could it be? Because everybody on that road, that's so weird. So weird.
Interesting.
So yeah, that was the story of Lincoln Way. That was a wild one. So yeah, the next two are actual mass hysteria cases. These are crazy, and I really want to know answers because there's just no answers to any of these. It's so crazy.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay. This one is the Tanganyika laughter epidemic.
Oh, I think I heard of this.
Have you heard of this one?
Maybe.
Tanganyika, later renamed the United Republic of Tanzania, is a country in East Africa. On January 31st, 1962, inside a girls' school in the Tanzanian village of Kashasha, lots of names here that I hope I'm pronouncing correctly.
And if she's not,
yeah.
Please don't be upset. It's hard.
It is. 3 girls started laughing uncontrollably out of nowhere. Although this started with 3 girls, it spread to 95 of the 159 female students at the boarding school for girls aged 12 to 18. The outbursts of laughter, lasting between 6 hours and 2 weeks, became so annoying that the teachers at school had to cancel classes and send students home, although neither teachers and staff were affected.
So it was just the kids laughing?
Yeah. It was a couple girls started laughing, and then it spread to more of them, but the teachers and the staff never got affected by it.
But they just never stopped laughing?
No. It's just just crazy fits of laughter. It was lasting.
What was so funny?
I don't know. I want to know why they started laughing to begin with. I wonder if somebody... It's just so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Closing the school did not stop the epidemic. It moved to other villages and cities, which ended the school year by closing 14 schools and diagnosing thousands of young men and women who were affected with the laughter epidemic. So it started from a couple girls who started laughing, spread to the other kids at the school, spread to other schools. Now there's thousands of kids laughing for no apparent reason.
What was so funny? That's what I can't get.
It must have been a really good joke. That's a real knee slapper.
That's just weird. I never heard of this. I heard of a dancing one, but yeah. but yeah, I've never heard of this one. Laughing.
It's
it hurts
crazy.
to laugh for too long.
It does, yeah. Although this may seem harmless, it was accompanied by dizziness, respiratory problems, bouts of uncontrollable screaming, crying, rashes, restlessness, the desire to run aimlessly, and more. Can you imagine kids running around, screaming, crying, laughing? Just, it's pure chaos. It would be pure pandemonium over here. Oh my God.
It's just everything going on at once. Just
That's just crazy.
What the heck?
About a year and a half after the first cases were recorded, the laughter epidemic mysteriously disappeared. The epidemic a year and a half after this. It's just insane. It took a year and a half for this to go away.
So for a year and a half, they're just laughing continuously straight?
I guess so. Well, I think they had, like, long fits of laughter. Like, I think maybe they stopped for a little bit, it seems like, to me. But, like, I don't know.
It's interesting.
It is. The epidemic began to recede on its own after 6 months, and the fits of laughter became shorter until it completely stopped. Schools reopened, and the people of Tanganyika region returned to their lives. At the height of the laughter epidemic, doctors performed a series of medical examinations on the kids in hope of finding the cause of the laughter fits. But the medical examination showed no explanation. Until today, science has not found any medical explanation for this phenomenon, and the laughter epidemic has remained a mystery. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm just, like, so puzzled right now. I'm just like, what?
I want answers.
Like, what started it? Why?
So, yeah, it seems like they just couldn't stop for, like, a long time, and they would, like, super long fits of laughter. They were like, oh, that's crazy. And that's funny that you mentioned the dancing plague, because that's my last story.
Yeah, I was like, I've heard of the dancing one, and the dancing one's crazy.
It is.
Like,
it's so crazy.
I don't know. It's just, but I just can't get over the laughing
I know.
one.
The fact that there's, like, no answers to any of these, it's just crazy.
And, like, I don't, like, how can you just keep laughing?
I don't know.
Like, what started it? Like, was it, like, maybe it was, like, a sickness or something?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, that's so weird.
It's so weird. That one is, like, such a mystery. Like,
yeah.
I was so into that one.
Like, I want to, like, just, like, go back in time and just, like, see it all for myself.
Me too.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, this dancing plague was from 1518. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah, this one's crazy too. In July of 1518, residents of the city of Strasbourg, which was then a part of the Holy Roman Empire, were struck by a sudden and seemingly uncontrollable urge to dance. Sounds fun, right?
Yeah, it does sound fun.
Sounds fun. The hysteria first started when a woman began to silently break out into dance. She kept this up for nearly a week, and before long, about 36 other residents of Strasbourg had joined in. She danced for a week straight.
Well, wasn't dancing, like, not a thing until, like, this?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure dancing wasn't a thing until this. Yeah. Because, like, but in, like, 1518, what is there to do? Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna
seriously.
be so bored.
Seriously. Find a stick on the ground and...
Yeah. Like, so,
play with it.
like, this one I could see a little bit more sense of, because you're just dancing to, like, pass time and, like, have fun.
Laughter just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just like, what was so funny?
I know. And the fact that all of these kids, like, that
and, like, the
thousands?
teachers and, like, the parents and stuff
I know.
weren't affected.
It's so weird.
It's just strange.
That makes me think it's kind of like paranormal or something.
Yeah, that's
like,
why I was like, it has to be, like, I don't know. Like, what would even cause it?
Me either. By August, the dancing epidemic had claimed as many as 400 victims. There's 400 people dancing on the street for no reason now. Uncontrollably. Without stopping. It's a party. Not in the USA, I don't think. But
no, I think Strasbourg was like in I don't know where it is.
It's a party in Strasbourg.
Woo. Unz, 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 unz.
With no other explanation for this, local physicians blamed it on hot blood and suggested that they should simply dance the fever away. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, because when you have a fever, you want to dance.
Yeah.
You don't want to just lay down and, like,
so
sleep.
We're going to dance the dancing away, basically, is what he's saying.
I mean, I can get that because, like, get it out of your system.
Yeah, true.
My phone keeps buzzing.
Here's the funny part. A stage was constructed, and the town even hired a band to provide backing music. But it wasn't long before the dancing marathon took its toll. As no one slept, many dancers collapsed from heat exhaustion. Many even died from strokes and heart attacks. This strange episode didn't stop until September, when some dancers got taken to a mountaintop shrine to pray. The Strasbourg dancing plague might sound like a legend, but it's well documented in 16th century historical records. It's also not the only known incident of its kind. Similar manias took place in Switzerland, Germany, and Holland, though few of them were as large and as deadly as the one in 1518. I also didn't do my research about the ones in Germany, Holland, and Switzerland, but I really want to look into them because the fact that this has happened in other places is so weird. It's
paranormal.
So weird. Paranormal.
Something spooky, scary skeletons is there.
It's a dancing ghost. He just likes to dance. He wants you guys to dance with him. That's all.
Yeah.
Until, you start passing out and having heat stroke and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Then it's not funny anymore.
No.
Okay, so this is the theory that makes the most sense to me about this. Okay. According to historian John Waller, the explanation most likely concerns Saint Vitus, a Catholic saint who 16th century Europeans believed had the power to curse people with a dancing plague. When combined with the horrors of disease and famine, both of which were tearing through Strasbourg, in 1518, the Saint Vitus superstition may have triggered a stress-induced hysteria that took hold of much of the city. Honestly, I believe that.
Yeah.
Because if people were at this time talking about Saint Vitus, and they knew about him, I mean, he could have been real. He could have cursed them with the dancing plague, or they totally just thought that and it took over.
Yeah, because if you really believe something, you'll do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you really believe in whatever.
Yeah, if you believe in something enough, then
it can get that far. Yeah. And yeah.
It's crazy. Other theories have suggested the dancers were members of a religious cult, or even that they accidentally ingested ergot, which is a toxic mold that grows on damp rye and produces spasms and hallucinations. The real reason may forever be unknown, and I wish it would not, because I really want to know what happened. For sure.
It could be that, they could have had hallucinations and just been like, let me dance.
Let me dance. Saint Vitus wants us to dance. We must dance.
But that's whenever you first, for these two, I just remembered about the Supernatural episode I just watched last night. Again, bringing it back to a place of Supernatural. But it's season 3, episode 1. And they have to defeat the 7 deadly sins. Mm-hmm. And what, the sins, because they're demons in the Supernatural episode. But they make people do things. They'll just touch them and be like, you want those shoes. And that person fought over the shoes and killed that girl. So I'm what if that Saint Vitus was touched them, was like, you want to dance? Mm-hmm. And then they just were dancing or you want to laugh.
I totally believe that makes sense. Actually, that really does make sense.
If they were real,
mm-hmm. And I'm sure he also could have made people want to join in,
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird.
And and it's also one of those things where if it gets popular enough, more people will do it.
Mm-hmm.
More people will get into it. So as long as if he got a couple people to do it, or if he got however many people to do it, more people will join in just because they're oh, that's cool. Let me join in that cool thing because peer pressure. It's the cool thing to do. So everybody does it now.
It's just so weird that nobody stopped. At least somebody stopped. So weird. I wish we had a time machine to go back and just watch, just find out what happened.
Oh yeah, I wish I could do that all the time. I wish I could be I could just go back in time and just see things, because I love history and things about history, and I just want to know things.
Me too.
I want to know what happened. Let me go back in time, see what happened. I can document it myself.
Do some
bring
detective
it back and be
stuff.
this is what happened.
Yep, exactly. Do some investigating, document it. Do our little detective stuff. Nancy Drew. and then come back. And we got stories and books for days.
Yeah. I really, it's just so interesting about that stuff.
It is. That makes me want to look up more and, see if there was other mass hysteria cases.
Oh, there probably is.
Yeah.
The Salem witch trials and, the other witch trials were hysteria. I believe those are hysteria. Yeah. Because you're like, oh, that person is not a witch, but we think they're a witch, so we're just going to kill them.
Yeah. Yep.
Geez.
Seriously.
All because a little girl said, oh, she's a witch.
Yep. Okay, that's actually crazy because I was watching a movie yesterday, and that's exactly what happened.
It's just what? It's so weird.
It is weird.
But yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know. My next episode, because I'm working on 3 right now, but I haven't touched them in a week, to be honest. I think my next episode's going to be about cryptids.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah, because I was working on a Wendigo, and then I don't know what, because that one, it's a lot of stuff, but I don't know how much information, or how long it would be.
Yeah.
But I know I'm going to be doing probably the Wendigo, probably another one, probably Chupacabra.
Ooh.
And then something else, maybe. But, yeah.
This is going to be my next one.
Never heard of that.
No?
No.
Me either. So I'm excited to look into this. I love when people give me suggestions. Give me all the suggestions, guys.
My one friend gave me a suggestion. It was, let me see, I don't know. Well, she sent it to me. She was like, this is interesting. I'm like, that is interesting. Let me see. It's about a man who admits to murdering a woman in 1979 in a building under construction in Boston's Back Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But he's from Pennsylvania.
Oh.
But he just got charged recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just got... This was in September of 2023. Wow. But yeah, there's not a lot, so it would have to be on another episode, but it's just interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have a couple that I'm working on right now. It's just honestly,
yeah, I have a couple in mind too.
I just haven't been doing it.
Yeah, same.
Supernatural has kind of consumed me.
During COVID, I just did not want to do anything other than just lay there and sleep.
Yeah, normally, at work, I would do the research, on my lunch, but I've been watching Supernatural on my lunch. I can't help it.
Priorities.
I have to watch Sam and Dean, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Because I'm waiting for season 4, because that's when my favorite character comes in, so... I can't wait to get to season 4. But we do have exciting news.
Yes, we do.
My brain just went blank. It just went beep.
We have exciting news. Cricket. Cricket. Cricket.
Well, I was also trying to think of how I was going to announce it. And plus, I don't know how to announce it because I don't know how the page is set up. But let me go to it because I have it saved. Okay, so exciting news that we have is that we have a Patreon now. So you can go there and subscribe on it if you want. We're going to be doing things like extra episodes on there. Probably hand out stickers and fun little gifts that you can get with our podcast name and stuff, and
merch, some dreadfully twisted merch.
Yeah, some spooky stuff, and then extra episodes, and we might do video episodes.
Video episodes, maybe some extra long episodes. Maybe we were talking about going to a couple places like Green Man's Tunnel that's supposedly haunted, and he was a nice guy, so definitely not scared to go there. I mean,
yeah. So we do, so that's exciting. So if you want to go there and get extra stuff.
Yeah. I think it's, what do we have it in, $5?
Yeah, I think it's $5. We could do tiers, but I'm not sure how to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just go to Dreadfully Twisted Podcast on patreon.com and you'll find us there.
And thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, we really do thank you.
We do.
And then if you want to send us your stories or send us ideas, you can email us at dreadfullytwistedpodcast@gmail.com. You can go and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Dreadfully Twisted Podcast, I believe.
Yeah.
Reddit, Dreadfully Twisted Pod, with like the / Reddit, whatever, because I don't know how to work Reddit.
Me either.
I don't know like what the website is for that, but you can go there and go to Dreadfully Twisted Pod and like submit your stories through there. And then, follow us on our socials. And you can listen where you can listen anywhere you can. Oh my gosh, how do you say that? You can listen anywhere where you listen to podcasts. I don't know why that was so hard. I was like dying right now.
Talking is hard, guys. Talking is hard.
It is hard, especially when my brain moves way faster
Same.
than my actual mouth. And I'm like,
It's always moving faster or slower. So
yeah.
like
Sometimes I'm like a roller coaster in my mind. So other days I'm dial up.
Yep. You
just hear the beep beep beep. That's all you hear.
Literally.
There's no in between.
No, there's not. There is no in between.
Okay. And then we will see you guys next week.
We will see you guys. Thank you again.
And
we love you.
We love you, and be kind to people.
Check on your friends.
Yeah, and just
be a good person.
Spread positivity. Bye.
Bye.